Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a how to organize your binder video, and I know you can't actually see a binder, but there's that right here. It's a case binder, and I like trapper keepers, and honestly, I don't know why, but I just like them better than regular binders. And in results, I am going to be using a trapper keeper this year, but anyways, here's how to basically organize your binder. So the things you're going to need are filler paper, and I recommend college ruled. If you're, I know some fifth graders have binders, but if anything above like sixth grade and above, I recommend college ruled. And I think it's, for me at least, it's required. Your notebooks that you are required to have. Your pencil pouch, your school supplies like colored pencils, pens, erase markers, highlighters, erasers, whatever else you have. Extra kind of things, like calculators and other things, and like your index cards and your post-it notes if they're required, your USB, and of course your planner. And then obviously you're going to need a binder. Oh, and tab dividers. So the first things first, we're not going to actually start with the binder. We're going to start with kind of sorting out the school supplies, because you don't want your binder to be bulky. Oh, and I recommend getting a 1.5 to 2 inch binder. It's the best size. 3 just gets kind of too big, but 1 is too small, so yeah. Anyways, I'm required to have things like colored pencils and scissors and dry erase markers, which are things that we don't necessarily use every day. So I decided to create this little pencil pouch using an old pencil pouch, and I put extra pencils and my dry erase markers, my scissors, and my colored pencils, and they're all going to go in that, which will go in my locker, so my binder won't be as bulky. And I'm just going to put my other school supplies in my pencil pouch, obviously. So there we go. So now moving on to the actual binder, the first thing you're going to do is put in your tab dividers, and mine are already in here, as you can tell. Oh, actually, before that, if you have things like these are the laptop dispenser post-it notes, and I put these on the inside of my binder. So if you have like anything like that, I don't know if you would, but you would put that first. Hold on, the tabs came out. Okay, so I have a really handy pocket from the USB, and then I'm going to put that in there next. Oh, shoot. How did I close that? No, you should. Now I'm going to put like any extra things, and I'm going to have to get reinforcements because this thing's breaking, but it still stays in there, so oh well. I put my extra little map there of the US and also other countries on the other side. Like a world map. And I'm going to be putting my paper, and it just goes in there. It's really handy. Okay, so if you have, next I'm going to put my pencil pouch, sorry, and voila, it's done. If you have notebooks, and I do, well, it's not completely done, but if you have notebooks, and like I do, I would recommend actually keeping them in your locker, not in your binder. Like I said, a bulky binder isn't a necessarily good binder to have. You don't want your binder to be like incredibly bulky. So I recommend keeping your notebooks in your locker. Like I have composition books that I'm obviously not going to be putting in here. It'll make it like incredibly thick, but I have 3 composition books that I have like I'm just going to keep in my locker because we were required to have composition books and they don't fit in your binder. And so I'm just going to switch them out when I go to my different classes. So that's my little tip for you for that. And now we're just going to fill the binder with like the little extra things, you know, like if you have a planner, I recommend kind of doing the same, just like keeping it with you on top of your binder like that. That's what I do with like my planner and my book and stuff. I also have another planner for school that you can put it in your binder, but I don't really like putting that in your binder. We're required to get one from the school that I go to. But now I'm just going to put things like calculators, and we're required to have index cards, so I'm just going to put, I think this is probably like 25 or so index cards, and I'm going to stick that in with my calculator. Okay. Oh, it fits. Okay. Wing. And here's your binder. And this is, I think, a 2-inch binder, and it fits incredibly comfortably. Like, it's like not really bulky at all. Like, it doesn't. Here, I'll show you how it would be with the composition books in. Just as a little example. It's not like this, where you can barely close it. So, yeah, I hope that wasn't too long. Tried to make it like a good timing, like 6 minutes is pretty good. So, yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you got some tips from this, and goodbye.